Hello, this is Janet Wright, and this is going to be the Metatron Monthly Energy Healing Forecast for October 2019. And there will also be messages in this recording, probably in the second half of the recording, by Archangel Jophiel also. So there will be messages from Archangel Metatron at the start, and then some messages from Archangel Jophiel. And these messages are intended to help inform you and inspire you in your self-healing in October 2019. And although the messages will be specific to October 2019, they could also easily be applied in a more general sense, and listened to later on in the future for some good advice as well. So my name is Janet Wright. I'm an energy healer, reader, and teacher. And I will just be saying the words that as best I can, of the archangels. I'll be listening to them and saying their words. So, but any hesitation, sometimes there are hesitations or pauses in these recordings. Like I'll say, like I just did, or like, or something. That's not an archangel. That's me stumbling as I'm trying to figure out what they're saying to me. So please excuse the human lack of eloquence as I do my best to relay their messages. Okay, here we go. Messages for October 2019. Hello, Janet. Let's get going. How nice of you to give an intro, but it's important to start. So October 2019, it is, of course, about change. And what we need to do is clear energy blocks and support ourselves in October 2019 in order to create that change. The recording, the video that I want to mention right up front of yours that people can use this month is the proactive clearing for next 6 months recording. It also has family control beings in the title, but it has proactive clearing 6 months in the title. And as usual, you can create a playlist for your listeners so that video will be in the playlist along with this video recording. So proactive clearing for next 6 months. Why do I mention that right up front? It's because October is a window into the next 6 months. This is true in many years, though not all, although in recent years it has been true. So it's a good springboard for now through March of 2020. So if you use that video, it helps you to clear energy blocks that are in the way, not only of your growth today, tomorrow, this month, but the whole next 6 months time period. That video, of course, can be used at any time to give you clearing for the next 6 months. So if you use it in January, it works from January through June, etc. But the reason I bring it up now is because it is advantageous to clear away one's internal baggage that affects you in the next 6 months so that you create an opening in your chest, if you will, in your lungs, literally and on a spirit level, so that you can breathe in new levels of inspiration, breathe in new levels of self-love and inspiration and lightness and mental clarity and peace of mind. So I also just mentioned upper chakra abilities there with the peace of mind and the self-love and the clarity. So I did want to mention another video that clients can use, which would be advantageous as well. In particular, right now, there's a video that, Janet, you have, and it has work with angels more in sleep in the title, astral fourth chakra, fifth chakra in the title. And essentially it helps one clear energy out of certain astral body chakras so that you are more astute in working with your angels in your sleep at night. You can hear your angels better. You can receive their offerings of healing and guidance better in your sleep, because that would really help to open up to a different level of potential for the next 6 months. So again, the combination of those two videos would be quite nice. Really, those two videos could be companions whatever time of year you use them. The proactive clearing for next 6 months, which also has family control beings in the title. I do mention that, by the way, because it's not accidental that is added on in that video, clearing your resistance to family control beings and having some of them actually literally recycled by the angels is a key way to also open up your own inspiration, because you are reducing the psychic pressures that are bearing down upon you by addressing the family control beings that are affecting you and those close to you. And I do not mean to frighten anyone. Beings, entities, spirits that are invasive, they do exist, and it is not something to be feared, but it is something to be aware of and nourish yourself and inspire yourself so that you would definitely have the strength and the fortitude to do well in life despite invasive energies. So, as I said, the proactive clearing for next 6 months video plus the work with angels more in sleep video that includes astral fourth and astral fifth chakra work. And of course, those will be in a playlist together with this video so that you can easily use them all. So, the opening up, the breathing anew, a level of inspiration and clarity and self-acceptance. Self-acceptance is a quality that is misunderstood, I believe, in some ways. There are extreme cases where people know they have self-acceptance issues. However, I think in our culture, in human culture, there are often times where self-acceptance issues are used, unfortunately, as marketing tactics. For example, with women, and there are industries such as makeup industries that are geared at times towards improving, allegedly, women's appearance, guiding them towards what they don't already look like, implying that the way they already look is not enough. They hold up an impossible imaginary beauty standard and sell products to try to reinforce that idea that you don't look okay the way you are. And so I think it's important to step back from societal rules about what is acceptable in physical appearance, physical attractiveness, and to restore one's self-acceptance, restore one's self-worth, restore one's inner wisdom. So I have a simple exercise. It's not in any video. It needn't be in a video. You just imagine that you are in a row with other people in your society, and the rules of societal, the marketing, corporate-oriented rules of what's attractive, what's not attractive, what is acceptable, what's not acceptable, in these surface ideas of physical beauty and shallow understandings of what is valid in life and what is not valid in life. And imagine you stepping back with your angel's help so that you are not in that line. You're not standing in the line of marketing energy, of corporate energy, of what one should do, what one should fear, what one should dislike about one's personal appearance. Step out of that line. And then not only that, let your angels walk you to a completely new environment where you have self-love to an even greater degree. What I had been about to say before is that sometimes in extreme cases, people know they have self-love issues, self-acceptance issues. But I think at a subtle level, humans can always elevate your self-acceptance and your self-love, and therefore also your acceptance of others and your love of others. Another way, other than stepping out of that line of marketing and corporate and social shallow rules and fears, would be to imagine like glasses that are an overlay of social rules and fears and control that have been influencing how you see situations, how you evaluate people, and how you evaluate yourself and your own potential. And then go ahead and with your angel's help, take off those glasses of externally provided rules, externally provided judgments and limitations to your own potential and the potential of others. And just hand those glasses to your angels. That way you are more free to see yourself in a more pure, unfiltered manner and see your own potential in a way that is not controlled by the fear and assumptions of the social groups that you're around. Peace of mind is also very helpful in all this. Change, removing yourself from these assumptions and fears of the group. It can be a little unsettling, and therefore providing extra peace for yourself is important so that it is a more thoroughly positive and enjoyable experience. And so fifth chakra, throat chakra, number 5, is instrumental in peace of mind, inner thoughts, subconscious and conscious mind. So Janet has many choices for peace of mind, and the one I would highlight is her main fifth chakra video. It was filmed outdoors in the last 2 years. It has fifth chakra, fifth aura layer in the title. And that will be placed in the video playlist along with this video for convenient viewing. But that extra focus on the fifth chakra, fifth layer will allow you to purify your own space for inner thoughts, communication with your angels, hearing your angels on subconscious and conscious levels, to clear out the communications with others that may have built up in your fifth layer and your fifth chakra over time. Serenity and peace of mind can be exponentially increased. Sometimes people assume that their peace of mind is dependent on their external situations. So, for example, if their job is chaotic, or they have many children or many pets or many responsibilities, or a relationship that has conflict, they assume that therefore peace of mind is not something that they can have today or tomorrow. But this is not true. Inner peace is a factor of how healthy and whole is your fifth chakra, your fifth aura layer, the telepathic mesh in front, the moonroof in back of the fifth layer. These are all in that video, fifth chakra, fifth layer healing that Janet has. So the conflict externally, the disquieting situations externally can impact that inner climate, but do not underestimate the potential effects of tending to one's fifth chakra, fifth layer, and inner peace. Another recording, which Janet, if she has time, she will make into a video. But right now it's an audio recording, an MP3 on her website, Peace Now. And if Janet has time, she will make it a video. Just add some photos to it and put it up so that it can be in this same video playlist. So therefore, then you could use the Peace Now recording either as an MP3, as a free download from Janet's website in the free meditations menu, page 1 of 3, or it'll be a video as well. Now, Peace Now. And that recording also is a different way. It's not quite so technical as far as healing parts of the fifth layer. It challenges your assumptions that you cannot work on your peace of mind today. Hopefully taking you beyond those assumptions so that you can surprise yourself with the levels of peacefulness you can have despite the changes in your life, despite the environment and the other people in your life. Maybe despite is not the right word. It's not the healthiest perspective to think that these people and situations and pets or whatever responsibilities you have are working against your peace of mind. But the reality is that they can be taxing. These situations, these relationships. And as with any taxing situation, if you work to counterbalance those taxing effects with healing and nourishing behaviors, then you can turn around the typical effects of those taxing situations. It is said sometimes that expressions like "what doesn't kill you makes you stronger," that challenges make you grow and learn. And that is, of course, true, but what we are encouraging you to do in this month of October with this video collection and this recording and the vibrations of these messages, we are encouraging you to work smart and strategically nourish yourself, strategically enhance yourself, so that there's not the whole "what doesn't kill you makes you stronger," so that there's not the extreme experience of challenge. We would like you to get stronger and learn without the suffering part, if at all possible. So October is a good chance to take the suffering out of your growth process. It's a good opportunity to take the suffering out of your growth process, to enhance yourself strategically, to grow strategically, to open up your self-awareness strategically. To not only make the most of October 2019, but the next 6 months. So now I will invite Archangel Jophiel to give some messages for everyone. Thank you for listening. Hey, Janet. So, October 2019, I want to encourage people with, I am in agreement with what Metatron said, and I want to build upon the self-acceptance and self-love themes that Metatron mentioned. And I want to contextualize a bit and explain how it is that people get so challenged with their self-love and their self-acceptance. And it is true what he mentioned, that marketing, sometimes corporate marketing, can be used in perhaps accidental, perhaps purposeful ways to diminish one's self-acceptance. And societies and groups and people can create hierarchies where they're better than someone else. If you do XYZ, then you're better than someone else. And these levels of competition, these levels of diminishing others, tends to be a symptom of inner hurts in the fourth chakra. So it is a wonderful way to step out of those games just to nourish your own self-acceptance. Because if you nourish your self-acceptance more and more and more, it can immunize you to those games, those hierarchical dynamics, so that you accept yourself, you accept how you look, you accept how you dress, how you choose to dress. You accept your own thoughts, your own talents. And you adopt your own personal goals for self-improvement. So it's not that you don't want to improve. Self-acceptance does not necessarily imply that as you are right now should stay that way forever. Just because you are releasing societal's to-do list for yourself, society's edicts about what's appropriate and what's not appropriate, does not mean that you can't give yourself standards. You can't give yourself challenges, and you can't plot your evolvement. On the contrary, it frees you up to not only be okay with who you are today, but to take a more clear-eyed look at how you have changed and what changes can further lift you up. What changes can you do in your daily life realistically that can enhance your journey, can make you feel better, make you more effective as you make positive changes in yourself and in the world? What, in your heart of hearts, what changes do you want to make? Do you want to change a certain part of your life? Do you want to change something about yourself? I think that image of that Metatron suggested of taking off the glasses in this case representing societal judgments, societal fears, societal rules. I think that is effective, potentially. Or you could imagine it like a curtain that's been in front of your eyes and your face this whole time, and so you're just accustomed to seeing life through that veiled curtain. And then you open up the curtain, you get rid of it entirely, and then you can see more clearly. I think that I do want to point out that there is a part of, we mentioned already the astral body in a way, the astral, then with that video, Work More with Angels in Sleep, that we're suggesting for this month, that Janet already has. That video helps you heal specifically your astral fourth and fifth chakras, your astral fourth and fifth layers. And that makes a reference to that you have an astral body. You're not just your physical body and your physical body's energy centers. You have your physical body for this lifetime, but you're an eternal soul, and therefore you have a form that you use, which is your astral body. But there is a part of you that is always on the astral, even when you're awake and fully present. So in other words, there's Janet calls it your astral body, the part of you that's always on the astral, even when your astral body, your regular astral body, is fully present in your physical body. There's always another part of you that's up on the astral. And I did want to point out that this astral body that's always on the astral can be in a much more positive place rather than keeping it in group areas where you are circulating with mainstream culture, mainstream society and its fears and its rules, you can let your angels take your astral body to a calmer place, to a more peaceful place, a more serene place, and a place that's more custom to what you need. And I think that can help to set the tone for your day and your month and your year and your life. If you let your angels take this part of you that's always on the astral to the best astral location possible for you. Let your angels take this part of you to a place that is as serene, as inspiring, as nourishing as you really need. And that way you are further immunized, further strengthened, so that you can individuate and you can have your love kept strong. The easiest way to not be diminished by heavier dynamics on the planet is to have your astral body in a place that is not vibrating in that way. Because there are astral locations that vibrate with greed, with fear, with it's a bit like the planet. There are negative locations on the astral. And so if you allow your angels to escort your astral body to a serene location that is good for you, then the rest of you can be fully in your life and your day and your body. And it's like a guiding, like a gentle breeze that then comes to you all day, because an important part of your spirit is in a positive place. So that way the rest of your spirit, your astral body and your physical body can go to the physical locations you need to go to and still feel those calming, inspiring, nourishing energies. Not only because you're generating them from within, you're setting your physical body to a nourishing and strengthening vibration. So within you, within your aura, you have this nourishing, strengthening environment. But then your astral body is in a nourishing, strengthening environment. So therefore you can walk wherever you need to walk on the planet, in the physical plane, and maintain your peace, maintain your wholeness, your strength. So I hope that makes sense. If not, you can post questions in the comment section of this video, and Janet would answer them when she can. So again, self-acceptance is important, self-love, and this new aspect that I'm bringing forward, which is the astral body, and how that can be in a place that is special for you. Your angels can guide you to have your astral body where it needs to be, so that you're not controlled, you're free. So I think that is really what I needed to say. I do want to say that with this enhanced awareness of your astral body, it is important to know that that is a key part of your spirit, but that being fully present means you bring a lot of your energy into your astral body and therefore into your physical body, that you're very physically present. So being more aware of how your astral body is doing is helpful, but you can balance that out with eating protein, with going on walks, with stretching, with deep breathing, with touching your fingers, touching your toes, wiggling your toes, feeling how that feels, tasting your beverages more. Try to smell smells that you like. You want to anchor a lot of your energy in and around your body. Anchor is not the right word. You want to validate your physical experiences so that can help to balance out the new awareness of your astral body and the positive locations that you can be in with your astral body. Okay, so I hope that helps. So to wrap up the next 6 months, that video, the proactive clearing for next 6 months, it uses stacking and clearing. It's a super simple technique to clear energy blocks proactively that would likely trigger in the next 6 months. So you're basically unburdening yourself proactively. And then you do extra healing with that video, work with angels in sleep more, astral 4th, 5th chakras. That will help you to enhance your sleep experience and get more out of it on a spirit level. And then the 5th layer video, 5th chakra video, to help you deepen your peace of mind and your serenity and enhance your communication space. And then the potentially, well, it's already available as an MP3 recording, the Peace Now recording, but potentially it will be made into a video. So the Peace Now recording and or video can be used also to challenge yourself, so that in your daily, everyday life, you can challenge yourself to just take one deep breath, one thought of, hey, today, I can make today more peaceful. Because it's just little shifts, little small shifts that can make the difference. Okay. I appreciate the thoughtfulness that people have working this into their daily life to be able to listen to messages like this. And I salute all the listeners for their thoughtfulness and investing a little bit of time and energy into their own healing. It's impressive. Congratulations. Okay, this is just me, Janet. So, hope you liked that. That again was, first it was Archangel Metatron, then it was Archangel Jophiel, giving messages and advice that are probably useful always, but also specifically in this month, October 2019. Thank you very much. Bye.